Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Frozen Synapse 2. There was no episode yesterday, which was a surprise to everyone, including me. I had a day yesterday, let me tell you. Actually no, let me not tell you. My day yesterday was bad. Let's focus on good, like video games, right? All video games are good. That's the thing that I earnestly believe. We're playing what am I doing? Right, okay, I'm caught up, I'm here. Here's the thing. I believe that our grenade launcher unit extremely distinguished himself in the defense of the second one there, but I was trying to think of a name for him last night, and I couldn't come up with one that I thought was very good. nothing as brilliant and well thought out as King Flame, right? So if you have some ideas for that, leave that in the comments below, and we'll start tomorrow's episode with a little naming ceremony for the grenade launcher guy who not only saved our relic, but also opened up the opportunity for us to burn down Safeguard HQ and show at par that we are not to be messed with. So, that's what we're doing today. See, I told you I caught up. I remembered what's happening. So here's the deal. Both these strike teams were just killed, right? And I think that I'm going to assume that their units function under the same rules that our units function under, which is to say that it takes 4 hours for them to regenerate. So I think we have a second here. What I want to do is, let's wait for Strike Fear 2 to reach HQ, and we're going to roll all of our units from these two squads into a big murder ball, and we're going to roll that murder ball down the street and right through the doors of Safeguard HQ. That is the plan. I'm just going to show up there with like 10 dudes and really let them have it. So, squads, how do I do this? Is there a button? There's not a button. Can I just okay, easy enough. Target squad has too many members. Why is 7 the number? Does it seem weird to anybody else? Alright, well, we can leave our faction leader at home, I guess. Sorry, am I the only unit who has a hat on? Because my hat has a jaunty feather. You know, I almost bought a hat with a jaunty feather at the Renaissance Festival last weekend. I may still buy it when I go back to the Renaissance Festival this weekend. I'm allowed to rename the faction leader? I mean, I have a name. Come on, game. You know me. I have a name. Yeah, let's leave the faction leader at home so that he doesn't accidentally get splattered during the battle. Seems like a pretty straightforward plan to me. The squad still has too many members. Does the faction leader not count as a unit for the purpose of the unit cap? That's kind of cool. Maybe we are bringing him because, free gun. That's just like having an extra gun. Let's leave a pistol at home. Okay, here's the question. Do I want to bring the faction leader? About half the time he seems to show up as a pistol unit, and honestly, a second pistol unit is probably not even useful. A first pistol unit is probably not even useful. He might show up as an assault rifle, but he might also get shot in the face. Right, that's a possibility. I'm gonna leave him at home. No man is taller than the man standing on top of HQ. We don't let anybody up on the roof, except for me. Keep that door locked at all times. This is a pretty cool squad. It's varied, it's powerful. Scoped rifle and assault rifle guy combined give us a lot of power to improvise, while the non-improvised units are very, very powerful. I like it. Let's do it. Let's go interact with this HQ, shall we? I'm excited for this. Oh, right. We had a squad going to the thing to do the, yeah. Okay. I was wondering if if we had to set up deployment here, but there's a button explicitly for set up checkpoint. Okay, we have arrived. I suppose we could call ahead and be like, hey, at par, we're here to kill you. That seems unwise. Why knock when you can just let yourself in, right? I'm not 100% sure how this is going to go. There's a lot of things about the actual mechanics of this game that we still don't know. So I guess we're gonna learn something today. Who's in to learn something about Frozen Synapse? Okay, we're back. We had a little bit of a crash there on mission load, but reloaded the save and got back in here. So, we're in enemy territory, so there are some local militia who may fight against us. Yeah, you can see there's some guys out here on the street. submachine gun, pistol, so not terrifying units. We have compromised satellite coverage, and we can only see enemies while they are in a Vatform's line of sight or if they are in foyers or outdoors. It strikes me that I'm not sure I've ever heard anybody else say this word before. Is it foyer? It could just be foyer. Listen, I got 2 years of high school French, and that means when I see an unfamiliar word with an ER at the end, I do a thing and maybe sound like an idiot. So, like, we can see everybody in this large room. I'm assuming this is everybody in here. This is not what I would think of as one of these. Boy, I wish the game would define its terms a little bit. Like, I think one of the greatest failings of this game is that it does not explain its mechanics very well. Like, it says stuff like this, but without you telling me what you think this word means, I don't know what... Because this room is not one of those. It just isn't. I don't know. This room is not a kind of thing that exists in real buildings. This room, maybe, is one of those, but, like... It might just be there's nothing in here, but it might be I can't see in here, and there's no way to, like, to know. So I guess let's treat every room, including this one... What is this filled with? These are just rocks. Okay. This is like an outdoor park area. Yeah, let's just treat every room that we can't see into as though it might be full of enemies, because we have no idea. If there is a purple zone visible, get a unit to it, and we will be able to gain shape control over the building systems, revealing locations of enemies. Okay. I assume they mean this thing that is not purple. Probably, though, what's going on there is it's not purple because of colorblind mode, and just the text doesn't update. The enemy faction leader is here. Take him out to decide the fate of this faction. I would like to do that. Look at him, here in the upper right, judging us. Yeah, you're gonna see what's up, Mr. Parr. Okay, so, this room is of tremendous importance. Let's focus on taking that. Pistol guy. You can do the one thing the pistol guys are good for. Watch a door at extremely close range. So, it's possible that this room is full of dudes. It's also possible that it's not. Let's make sure. We could make sure by looking in there and just knowing. But we also could, instead of caring about the facts on the ground, make our own facts. We do this, I feel fairly confident there is nobody in this room. Bam. And nobody's going to come out and interrupt us because, you know. Okay. So, 2 guys clear in that room. Then we're going to need to... We'll take control of it, and then we'll know what's up. So, really, we just need to hold on for a couple of turns and not die while that gets settled. So let's have... Big rifle guy... Scoped rifle guy here, just kind of looking generally this way. If any of these dudes out here approach, you know what to do. Shoot them with your rifle. The point of me saying you know what to do was that I don't have to tell you that, but he knows. Alright, so now we got to think about these snipers and the fact that potentially this room has guys in it. So we might set a unit whose job is to prevent guys from running out of this room. Maybe like... Maybe just assault rifle guy watching this doorway. Let's keep everybody where they are. Actually, you know what? Let's have assault rifle guy instead be over here. And he can watch this doorway. And the reason I want to do it this way is that he also is probably going to be able to defeat this dude if he comes in, which is a concern that we have. Okay, who do I have left to assign? We have a sniper and a minigun. Boy, what do I do with the sniper in this situation? I guess... I was thinking minigun guy here. Right, just like lock that down. Nobody goes in or out. But we could have the sniper do that instead. Like maybe plant the sniper over here. Have him watch the doorway. So what do we want the minigun guy to do? Oh, there's a door right there. We should probably be paying attention to that. Okay. There we go. Nobody goes in or out of anything until we have clipped this. There's a door over here, but theoretically we can see everybody in this space. And if a sniper tries to get over here, it's going to take him, I think, at least 2 turns of movement. Yeah. So we will have plenty of time to respond to that approach. I feel pretty secure here. I do have to issue 2 shot orders just to make sure that we get this fully. If this guy wants to, like, come at me from the side, I get a turn of warning on that, right? He doesn't get there in time? He does, but he gets pasted. It's tough. It's tough to not be the assault rifle guy. Okay. I'm cool with this. And then once we have camera control, we can make better plans. Here's hoping. Alright, let's watch what the guys in the street do. Oh, the gas grenade got somebody. The gas grenade got a couple of somebodies. Hey, look at that. I'm glad I didn't just try to run in there. Okay, so we didn't get anybody else. One of their snipers is actually coming out to try to challenge me. It's gotta be the case that I win this, right? If he actually... Oh, but he doesn't have to... He doesn't have to run out and challenge my sniper. He can do this thing. Okay, the good news is my guy has a good long time before that happens. So, what do I do here? I guess he could like run up here and crouch and then keep firing. Does that work? Aha, what's up now, nerd? Takes quite a while for that refire to occur. Let me see something. I'm just kind of curious. I give a nice long move order so that we can see exactly how the angle on this shot works out. Because I'm wondering how much of it's going to be blocked by the car. All of it, it turns out. Okay, so we can readjust his position a little bit here. Okay, that's good enough. There's a little bit of a period there where enemies could run out and murder him. Let's hope that doesn't happen. Also, this is a real clumsy way to get the long turn thing to show you a longer turn, but it works. And I don't know what these two are doing. Okay, so the guys in the street mostly have not approached us. I'm a little worried about this thing. Right, with our guy moving to a position that's a lot more vulnerable. Although I guess Rifle Dude's got it covered. Never mind. Don't have to worry. Rifle Dude's got it covered. This guy's approaching very slowly. That guy is not. That guy does not care. That's cool with me. I'm fine with not caring. So can we... Okay, we can, if we fire with maximum force, arc a shot over that little bit of wall there. Let's try to make sure that he's not standing there for too long like that. You could maybe even... at this first node here... No, I don't want to add a new node. I'm trying to select the initial node. I don't know why it won't let me. There we go. Wait like a very brief period of time. I want him to get over here and immediately fire. Yeah, like... I don't know if that was even faster. You know what? Never mind. Just do it the way you're gonna do it. In case there's guys in here, I don't really want the pistol to step in and take aim there, because he would lose to almost anybody at this range. So yeah, you guys just stay put and keep doing what you're doing. You are providing basically no benefit at this point. Pistol guy is taking a really long time. So maybe I should have our scoped rifle headed for this doorway. Like, I shouldn't try to threaten a sniper at sniper range. I'm not really sure what to do with you. I guess I can move you forward a little bit. Keep aiming generally out here, but at least be in a position where you're a little more threatening. Okay, does everybody have orders? I do want our sniper to just keep doing the thing he's doing. Actually, hold on a second. Aim a little bit more forward. I'm realizing most of his focus diamond is out of his vision there. I want it to be mostly in his vision, but also for it to take up the entire doorway. There we go. Something a little more like that. And once we've cleared these two rooms, I feel pretty confident we've cleared these two rooms. We can have the pistol guy run in, stand on the camera space, and then aim at this doorway, and we're probably cool. Alright, minigun guy. I'm counting on you here. Do not get shot in the back as you're running. Oh! Wow! Well, I guess they predicted what I was going to do with that grenade. Also, how are you not shooting him? Could you please shoot him? Okay. Alright, good. He's under control. This guy seems to be trying to make it over to our sniper. I think that's his play. Just have the sniper back up a couple steps so these posts aren't in the way, and let him have it. This sniper backed off. They're all running into this room, which I kind of hate. This is sort of the worst thing ever. But I feel confident now that we can do this. Oh, let's get some camera control. Yeah, we killed 3 guys in there, and then another... I thought it was 3, maybe it was just 2. Another couple of guys ran out here, so that went pretty well. I guess this grenade made it pretty unsafe for them to stay behind. I'm feeling good about that. I'll tell you what, like, the thing I like most about this game is not the actual mechanics, but the way that the simultaneous turn-based thing lets you get rewarded for correct predictions of what the enemy will do. That feels super great. So we don't actually know for sure that this room is clear yet, so I'm going to keep this guy right here. Once we have camera control, we can make better decisions. That said, this dude's probably useless in his current position, now that we know the 2 rooms that we can hit are clear. So I think I'm actually going to have him come around, like, let's start heading into the base proper. You probably do not need to keep doing this. Snipers are no longer in a position to threaten you. I'm going to have him crawl around here and do this. Like, there's a version of this where this guy decides to go after this kill, right? And I want to not be vulnerable to that. Okay, he gets dead if he goes for it too. So I like every part of this plan then. Probably turn off long turns. Okay, so... yeah, I think we're all good for now. Let's see what the cameras will reveal. And they had a lot of guys on staff here. More guys than you are actually allowed to have, right? Okay. He got. He was trying to sneak up on the sniper. You have accessed the building's security system and can now see any enemies present outside lockdown areas. Okay, it's just the 3 snipers, but we can't see enemies in the lockdown area, so there still could be more guys here, including at par, I assume. Although I suppose it's possible. We've killed a lot of people without seeing them. At par could have been any of those. Okay, so this guy's still out here, but also he's a total non-threat. I'm going to leave this guy on camera duty. I guess he can aim this way in case a sniper tries to sneak up to the window. You make for that, like... do they have the speed necessary to get into a position where they can kill me in 5 seconds? Because if not, I feel comfortable with this approach. In fact, I think I'm going to get into position to spray the doorway before they get into position to shoot out of it. So yeah, I feel pretty secure on that one. Does our sniper get into position here? Yeah, I think I'm getting into position to shoot here before anybody could get into position to shoot the doorway. So that'll lock the snipers out of there. I don't really have a long-term plan. It's just kind of like... that's what my life is like. But let's start approaching. Let's start threatening. Okay, normal rifle guy also needs to get in here. And for right now, we're going to ignore this pistol. I don't know that we need to kill him to complete the mission. It seems like he's not included in the count of enemy units. It's what are the rules for this mission? If you attain battlefield control by eliminating all hostile platforms, you'll be able to take items and hostages that are available when back at the city level. I didn't realize there were hostages. The building is locked down. Move a unit into the unlock zone. Okay, it's not really a lot of new information here. System primed. Let's get a move on. We could use long turns to make this long move in a little less tedious, but I want to be able to respond to their sniper movements every 5 seconds here. They are trying to... I don't know where they're going. So I assume they can't just run out here and get me. I assume I beat them if they go for this. What if more than one of them goes for it at one time, though? Can they just clog the door here? They can. I think I'm going to keep my guy posted where he is, though. I don't know that I think the enemy's going to do that, and if they do it, yeah, I'll take a trade. I'll take a one-for-one trade. Now, how about this thing? Let's say this guy wants to take this angle and shoot me as I approach. How close do I have to get before I can shoot and hit? Oh wow, I can hit the back wall of that room from really far away. In fact, from right here. So maybe that's when I do that. Rifle guy needs to be careful how he walks. Maybe that's a good enough reason to walk forward a little bit more. Why don't you do something more like this? That actually still might not be safe. Yeah, the edge of the cone right there. But I guess it's something I can worry about next turn. So you got your aim, you're standing in the cameras, that's important. Do you make it up to this corner in 5 seconds? You totally do not. You just barely, actually. Okay, that's cool. All that stuff is fine. Everybody's doing important stuff. I think we're going to see some blood on this turn. Oh, they're all going for that. Oh, the refire delay. Holy crap. It takes him like an hour to fire a second shot. They didn't even do it the fancy way. It just takes such a long time. Alright, so let's say we get a turnaround here and I get... Okay, what if I get to like about here and I start crouching? I'm hoping that that's gonna provide cover enough. I do break their line of sight. So actually, probably the play is something more like... Hold on, let's delete this. I'm going to put a node here. I'm going to get to the point where this is between me and him. Duck, and then approach this. And from here, I can probably fire, yeah, into that gap if I want to. Okay, that's a good approach. We probably now need to guard these doorways. And I could just send the minigun guy up here, probably. Okay, that's not where I clicked. There we go. And just fill the doorways with lead. Although I don't like that I'm not right up against the wall. I am kind of snipeable from here. It's just that I'm worried that if I am right up against the wall... Wow, the wall is a little bit larger than it looks. Yeah, I'm worried that being right up against the wall is going to cause this post to block some of the shots. I guess we're not going to get to see that on this turn anyway. Yeah, whatever, it's fine. Okay, you get inside. Scope guy is still coming. System primed. I think we should be okay. So we'll cap these guys, and then we'll crack open the safe room. Crouch, crouch, crouch. Okay. Interesting. Are they both headed for this doorway? Well, I think this is the only option. Unfortunately, this guy is far enough forward that we're not going to get him. But I think we might stop that guy. Yeah, we got him. We got him. Okay, if this guy actually does run into this big room and he just like backs way off and aims at the door, that could be a real problem for me. So what if I got aggressive about it? Damn it. Well, that doesn't work at all. You do not need to go that way. What if I have him aiming? Like, is there a version of this where I beat this guy? No, not really. So that is suicide. We just run to here and hope that that's good enough. If they don't get far enough back, we might be able to catch them by surprise with how long this guy's range is. Maybe they'll take like a cover position behind a rock and we can just spray them down. Have to hope.
System primed.
I gotta say, these guys are not great snipers. I think you're supposed to, like, try to take up a good position and then not move around so much. I think the moving around is really hurting them. Oh, you're kidding me. Well, that's really bad. Boy, this guy sure did stop in exactly the right position. So... he doesn't need to move very far to the side to break line of sight from this guy, right? We just gotta get him past that corner. Wow, that's not far enough, it turns out. Also, I hate the fact that their lasers disappear. Okay, so I think our man might just be dead. Crouch as soon as you hit that point. Like, duck down. Okay, okay, we might be alright. Here's my plan. We're going to make this a no-go zone. Oh, interesting. I was not expecting the half cover to block his shot. Oh, because he's still ducking. There we go. Somewhere around here, you can stand back up. You need to do like a real cool, like, John Woo action movie roll to get past that table. And then, unfortunately, that means this guy's going to be able to camp back here. But we can get access to the lockdown area. You know what, Pistol Guy? I think it's time for you to become part of the team again. I think we can have Pistol Guy just hold this, as ridiculous as that sounds. We could go in here, clear out the lockdown, and then use the windows to harass this dude. I really wish that the grenade launcher had not been shot. That makes that plan a little bit less good.
System primed.
But we don't need camera vision anymore. We have that under control now.
Hostile neutralized.
I didn't really plan this all the way out. Okay, good. He is not walking into the beam. I guess we don't need Pistol Guy for this, but we may as well have another gun, right? Let's have you move in a little bit more. Obviously, you're coming across, but we have to wait until the bullets clear. Okay, we're good. So you are also going to... Actually, this is the guy who opens the door, right? This guy comes over here, gets behind cover in a place where he can generally see the doors, and then waits like that. So I guess... yeah, you move up here, and then keep firing, and then keep firing. And then also keep firing, and I think you should probably never stop firing. I was thinking about doing a long turn and waiting for the pistol to arrive, but we probably don't need to do that. As soon as the two rifle guys are in position, we'll go. So I'm assuming we're going to find at par in the safe room. I don't know who else we might find. It might be, potentially, a lot of dudes. Could be. We got to remember the sniper's here, so let's try to be in safe positions for that. I'm going to do one more turn here. I don't think that sniper is going to come anywhere near the bottleneck. I probably don't need to be doing this. Oh, he is actually trying to come up. So here's what I'm thinking. We get a little bit closer. Like, I'm wondering if this just kills? Right, like if that guy is aimed right here, and let's assume he's standing. We get the shot faster than he does. If he remains crouching like he is, I would guess that neither one of us dies, probably. Yeah. This is a little tricky, though. Because, like, if he moves to here and just waits... yeah, let's not do this. Let's just have you stay exactly where you are and keep firing. That guy heads... Nope. Go around the thing. That was a longer path than going around the thing would have been. Okay, I think we're ready. I don't know why I right-clicked. That's not how you give orders in this game. Okay.
System primed.
You know, I'm just realizing I did not consider the sniper's vantage point through the window through the door. He's definitely thinking about that. Oh no! Well, he's certainly not going to walk into it now. If the turn had been a second longer, I think he would have just died there. So it looks like... maybe I should have kept a guy on camera vision, because I don't feel 100% certain there's nobody in these rooms, I guess. But I mean, we can... No, we're probably good. We're probably fine. Here's my plan. So if this guy decides that he is now terrified and he wants to flee, we get him. Can I actually maybe start aiming here? Does that work? No, interestingly it does not. For some reason that makes me miss. Okay, well we probably get him. This is all their stuff, I'm assuming. The building cert, 10k bond, 5k bond, oh yeah man. An interference generator, an early warning system. Okay, I don't know mechanically what those things do, but they sound great. I think we're on it here, so I'm pretty sure we're clear. I'm gonna have this guy come down here and aim out this window and approach. We're gonna pressure this guy from the windows and then have the minigun come in to deal the killing blow if we can while he is distracted. Just to make sure there's no shenanigans. I feel confident my rifle guys will make good play against anybody in there. Confidence strong. Let's fire one more time just in case he does want to kill himself. We'll give him the opportunity to dash himself against our bullets.
System primed.
Yeah, it's a shame that now is the time when we get to give orders, because he is obviously going to not run forward any further. Get him, get him, get him. Nope, didn't get him. Get him? Nope, just not even interested in firing the gun. Okay. So what we're doing here is we're moving to this side. Cancel aim. I noticed it did not give me an automatic cancel aim on that one. I'm gonna guess here. And you cancel aim. I don't know, man. Over there. He's going all the way to the corner, right? You're approaching. Yeah, if he becomes visible at like any point during this, we get him. And I kind of don't want to have this guy step in and fire until the beginning of next turn. I'm pretty confident there's nobody in here. So, let's get that set up. Hope that the sniper doesn't somehow have an angle that hits us, but where we don't hit him. And let us see what it is. Oh, he draws up on the window. An interesting decision.
Neutralized.
Well, that was easy enough. We do not win, though. Do I actually have to kill... we probably actually have to kill that guy. Okay, well, this is a good time to utilize the long turn functionality. You guys just get over here and we'll figure it out. Actually, probably get over here, right? Somewhere around here. Start aiming that away. And normal rifle guy comes down to here. Just in case he tries to abbreviate the firing distance. I think we're good though. I guess minigun guy, get out there, because technically you could be needed, but it's hard to imagine. This guy even harder. Alright, long turns, let's go. It's weird that we have to kill all the members of the local militia, even if they are not interested in fighting us. Like, It's also kind of weird that that guy doesn't just move to the side and utilize the exit grid that he has available to him. Oh, maybe he's doing that now. Nope, I guess not. We can skip the animation, right? Oh my god, you guys are so slow.
Prime.
Alright, let's do another one. Right, like, this guy doesn't wanna... This guy doesn't seem to believe in the cause. He is not pro-safeguard. Look at him walking. Just very, very slowly. I'm noticing that I do not have the ability to click the next turn button, so maybe we actually finish it here during this long turn?
You are victorious.
Okay. I am victorious. My favorite 3 words in the English language. Let's have a look at all of our sweet, sweet ill-gotten gains. Okay, standard 10k but yeah, we made a ton of money. We got some cool stuff that I don't know what it does. Look at how rich we are. Actually, that's awesome. Building cert gained, which I believe gives us control of this building. Alright, pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff. We have a call coming through. Yeah, I bet some people have some opinions about what just occurred there. Safeguard has been eliminated, and we've captured their leader after wounding them in the fighting. You can choose to release them and let them go into hiding, or we can do away with them right now. Why would I release them? If you want to carry on working with the city authorities on the Sonata investigation, I suggest the former, because we'll have to go it alone if you kill them. Ah, okay. This is how they protect the core plot, is that probably a bunch of characters are involved in the core plot, and we wouldn't be able to keep it going if I were to say, shoot at Par in his stupid face, which is something I very much want to do. I want to click this button a lot. But for the sake of the series, we'll click this. We have a save right before this battle, so we could try out what happens if the Sonata investigation ends. Presumably, we can still win the game by going it alone and getting up to... It was 7 relics makes us have some kind of power over Sonata or something. I think it's information we don't have yet. I will allow you to go into hiding, but his faction is... Is his faction gone? Safeguard has been eliminated. Yeah, let's allow him to go into hiding, I guess. They've been released. They'll still be a factor in the city, but we won't get any more annoying attacks from their forces. So did we completely remove... Yeah, the Safeguard building over here is gone as well. Safeguard has been eliminated. Their leader has gone into hiding. That feels like a pretty big win to me. So... How does this building certification... Or this building cert... Sorry. Just cert. How does this building cert work? Do I have to... I could use it here. But, like, I don't even really want this building. But is this, like, the deed to this building? Or can I use this for something else? If I would like to take another building, is it just, like... Is it a coupon? Is it a building coupon? Well, I mean, we may as well try it. Let's see if it does that, and if it doesn't, we remember where their base was. We can just come back and activate it here. So, yeah, you guys go home. We have been reported for municipal code violations. Who would have thought? Our checkpoint is still running. Well, that seems like forever ago. We have new mercenaries trying to sign on, and we have the funds to sign them on. Let's get back to home base. I'll figure this out here. We have a call coming through. I heard that Sonata sound. We've got an incursion at the arcade. It appears Sonata is in the process of converting and activating civilians. Breitling isn't getting much more out of analyzing Olsen currently. This might be a good opportunity to observe Sonata's conversion behavior close hand. It might also be a good opportunity for shooty boom time. See, Balak was coming around, although I fear I'm having a negative effect on his processing capabilities, because this sure sounds like me, not so much like him. After that might be a good opportunity to reassess your linguistics code. Yes, but let's not look for the source of the disturbance, shall we? This might be a good opportunity to put a lid on all this comms chatter. Alright, Madam. You're not... No, you don't get to be the clever guy. You haven't earned that. Where's this incursion? Oh! It's all the way down here. Well. Are you guys, like... Are we ready to rock? Pistol, scope, minigun, assault rifle? Like... We gotta go now, right? I think we could handle this. I'm really glad we didn't send our faction leader out. But I also want to drop off all this stuff at the base, and we can pick up the other dudes from that squad who aren't dead. I mean, I guess I'm still not sending the faction leader out. So I guess we gain a pistol. Still, gain a pistol. Let's go back to base. We'll go back to base. We'll swap out the dead guys so they can start regenerating right now. And then we'll head out once we're no longer carrying all of our loot. So... Play. I'm going to press the ignore button here, but I'm not actually ignoring it. Just want to get this squad to base, drop off. Store the bond, yeah, do all that. Keep storing the bonds. Store the building cert, and we'll figure out what to do with it later. For right now, we need to do a little bit of squad rebuilding. I mean, I guess... Right. I gotta take the dead guys out first. These guys are probably part of this team anyway, so that works. I guess... Technically, this is the... Okay, hold on. Hold on, we're gonna reverse this. I just tried to drag that guy out of the team he was in to the team he was in. We're gonna put the cool dudes in here. The people who are regenerating, let's just... Because this team is named Base Defense Squad, let's have them defend the base. Right now it's just our faction leader, so hopefully no one will attack us on behalf of their slain friends in Safeguard. For a moment. The second defense squad is at full strength. They're running the checkpoint right now. And the strike team is regenerating. They're cool in 2 hours. We're in a little bit of a precarious position here, but we don't have any reason to believe that any of the enemies know that. So hopefully we can avoid getting attacked. Alright. 2 pistols, an assault rifle, a scoped rifle, and a minigun is better than the squads we've generally been sending on incursions. I think this is a fine way to do this. Alright, go to... Man, we're gonna have so much... Oh, you know, I should have spent some of our money and put a new team in there, or put a new unit in that team. Yeah, that would have been the thing I would have done if I was a smart guy. Listen, we're gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be fine. It's probably... gonna be mostly okay. Alright, what do we got, Sonata? This is a big parking lot. Why aren't you doing more to stop this? You need to get these civilians out of here. They don't listen to me. Also, I'm not great at civilians. I don't know if you've seen my kill count. We'll discuss this at a later time. This is an operational channel. Good, solid thinking there, madam. Just hang up on him. I recommend deploying your units to cover the windows and entrances, or you can just do whatever. I'm not your dad. I'm coming around on Balakwa. I like him more and more every episode. Be aware that Sonata may convert more civilians to active hostiles. Oh. I don't like that at all. Just take out all active enemy units while protecting civilians. So... Okay, but there are no civilians in the mission area. Are there any at all? Okay, yeah, there's some out on the streets. So we gotta watch out for that. It's gonna be like the Matrix, where dudes are just like morph into agents all of a sudden. Where's my team is way back here, but I get to deploy, okay. Check this out. Look at them parking cars in front of the entrances, trying to be clever. Oh, it looks like I'm allowed to start inside the lot. Well, that's gonna make this easier. So we have to keep an eye on all of the entrances near us, because Sonata may activate units. Here's the thing. Sonata can make the units make people suddenly want to kill, but it can't arm them. Are we to understand that everyone in Markov Geist is just like walking around with an SMG in their coat? You know, just in case. I guess actually, given what we've seen so far, that's not totally unreasonable. I think I was going to say we might plant our sniper and have him watch this angle, but right, I got our sniper killed. We might plant our long rifle and have him watch this angle. He can shoot out to here, right? Maybe we should just let them come in. Right, they're gonna be bad units, probably. It's not like they're gonna activate a bunch of scopes or anything. So maybe we can just ignore the other angles. We picked a position where there's only one door. Yeah, guys coming in from here, we'll have plenty of time to think about that. So, when we stand on the box here, it's gonna open a door there. Oh man, there's a lot of doors, though. Alright, so we have Rifle Guy standing here watching this direction. Or, you know what, this is actually maybe a minigun kind of job. Have Minigun Guy standing here watching this direction. Although I guess the downside of this, not to be indecisive and keep waffling on this, The downside of this is that if a dude does come through this doorway and actually present a threat, the minigun guy can't take him, because we have no reactive fire. Also, he can't quite fill both the doorways. Yeah, alright, I think I was right the first time. I think it's assault rifle. Yep, you cover that. I'm a little worried about Pistol Guy actually being able to manage a doorway of this size, but I think we'll trust him for now. So who do we... Am I leaving just a pistol for the actual breach? This is maybe unsafe. Maybe I could... How do we want to do this? Well, I guess we have the scoped rifle. Maybe this is the scoped rifle's job. Normal rifle guy can just come over here and be part of the plan. Because obviously we want a real gun for incursion. Although maybe the plan is less like run in like a crazy person and more stand back and cover the doors and see what happens when we step on the box. That said, I do like this, right? Just fire directly into the doorway. God, I wish I had any idea what we were looking at in terms of enemy response. Let's grab this pistol, and I'm doing it this way because I don't remember which pistol guy I already assigned, whether it was 4 or 5. He can stand on the box and just watch this doorway. That is totally a thing he is able to do. And then this guy can be over here watching this way, and he also is able to respond to threats entering the area from there. And we'll just see what happens. I hope there are no civilians immediately inside this door. I'd be so broken up about it, let me tell you. Really should have bought a mercenary while they were back at base and attached it to the team. Actually, wait, can you do that anytime? At the moment that I noticed that I should have bought a mercenary, could I still have attached a mercenary to the team? Maybe. Okay, looks like we've got more Sonata units being created down here. So we got a lot of kills there, and I was not super paying attention to it. Hold on, let's watch that back again. God, Scoped Rifle Guy is awesome. I feel so good about everything he's doing right now. So, the minigun did do the thing. Scoped Rifle Guy is tearing it up. This guy's going to run out here and also get murked. That's a shotgun. I'm a little more worried about that. That is a bond. I guess we're not actually after a relic here, are we? If this guy runs out here, at this range, I could totally see him getting us. Right, this is... Never mind, he won't have the chance. What if he instead starts aiming at us right here? Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Don't even try it. So that means that active units... Oh, they do have a real grenade launcher. We did see a grenade go off there, and I do have to be wary of that. This guy could really ruin my day, but... Can he ruin my day this turn? Yes. Yes is the answer to that question. Although, it looks like even if he fires that, we're going to have time to move around the corner before it goes off. I think we're cool. We're going to stay right here and keep doing the thing we're doing. This guy... I want to establish a better angle, but I'm not sure how. God, I wish we had our own grenade launcher. This doorway would be so good to bounce grenades through. So this is the area where the people are being converted. Again, I know at the moment they're civilians, but like this is a place I'd really like to shoot a grenade. Right, what if this guy tries blowing us out at this doorway instead? What if he does that? That takes a little bit less walking. Still comes out slow enough that I think I can avoid it. Yeah, I think we're cool on the grenade. We haven't really seen the enemy force use grenade launcher units too much. I'm actually a little bit more afraid of the grenade than I am of rockets, because of the fact that the grenade could be set to explode anywhere, you know? So if we don't actually have to worry about random civilians being activated, maybe I don't need this guy here. Also, I don't like this thing. Those guys kind of look like they're running in instead of out. Yeah, like, I'm sort of thinking that maybe the play is everybody sit still and keep doing the one thing that you're doing right now. And let's wait out another turn and we'll figure out what's happening. Oh, hold on. This guy could shoot considerably earlier if he's aiming here. Nope, he's still on refire delay from the grenade he fired last turn. Okay, so he could get this pistol guy. That might not be avoidable. Or at least it's not avoidable if I just leave this guy here. Assuming this is suicide? Yeah. Pistol versus rifle is tough. Window, maybe? Here, I have some cover. Oh, wow. Okay, we're going to do that. That's going to happen. Let's try to keep this guy in the diamond, but move it over as far as possible so that we still have some kind of chance if he, like, moves to the side a little bit. I am sacrificing this doorway a bit. Like, this pistol guy could just rush us. Man, let me tell you something. If I have the opportunity to... Pistol units are so embarrassingly bad. Okay, if this guy goes for his grenade shot, I still get the assault rifle in time. Yeah, I'm willing to trade this pistol dude for that assault rifle. So I think that we are, in fact, good. Let's do it. Let's press the button. We still don't have a shotgun guy. I would like a shotgun guy. That's something we'll use some of this money for. We're going to be filthy rich by the time that that checkpoint clears.
Hostile.
Come on, get him. Nope. Okay.
Down.
It was worth a shot. Again, pistol guys are functionally useless, so... You can trade them for pretty much anything. It's worth doing. What if they try to overwhelm him with numbers? It's just too many bodies. Can't shoot them all. Actually, they are able to get him pretty easily. Aim here and back around the corner, maybe? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we might be dead. Well, I'm feeling very insecure right now about this position. A lot of things about this seem bad. Pistol guy, you need to commit a little bit, man. We might fail an incursion. This might happen. What if you flee? What if maximum fleeing? Nope, okay. So we die no matter what. If this guy comes out, he's not necessarily going to do that. Maybe he won't realize that he could get us. What about if he comes out... If he comes out without focusing us, we do get him. I think we're got either way here, though. So I can probably make it around the corner. If I don't cancel aim before doing it. Okay, I like that. Get here, aim this way, and then continue backing down the corner. We might be alright here. Oh, well, hold on. To be fair to this guy, we do need to change his aim as well. Look at how big the focus diamond on shotgun guys is. Okay, so we gotta, like... It's tricky because I can't give him orders right on top of my unit, but, like, somewhere around here, cancel aim. Okay, he does get us if that happens, but that's a very specific sequence. I'm going to trust that that's not going to occur. That's the way I'm choosing to handle that. Now, what about this guy? I need to figure out how to handle this. I can just keep this door closed, and I think that's what I'm going to do. At some point, they're going to predict that I will stop doing this because it's gotten really dumb, and what they don't know is that I am far too smart to not be that dumb. So this is gonna work eventually. I mean, it's gonna clip a couple of pistol dudes that we don't care about, but it's gonna work. As for this part, I don't really know what to think here. We should probably start moving away from the building. I think we don't want to stop aiming, but I do want to move away from the building so I'm a little bit less vulnerable to grenades. And again, we're just gonna try to worst case scenario it here. Okay. Looks pretty good. Alright, let's do it.
System prime.
Let us commit the turn. Alright, show me something good. Those guys did not do the thing I was expecting. Both of the pistol units killed themselves. Also, a lot of dead civilians, which I'm fine with, given that civilians are potentially enemy units. I'm never going to stop doing this. It's just never going to happen. Okay, so you maybe want to move around to some cover. At some point, these guys are going to come out here, right? Okay. So I maybe don't want to cancel aim. Okay, feeling pretty alright about that. This guy is going to run inside. He's got to run inside. What are these? These are like beds? Is this some kind of like Advent gene therapy clinic thing going on here? Like get in here and aim that. Probably get in here and crouch. Get in here and crouch and aim this way. I'm just thinking if I can panic them a little bit, we might be able to get them to move in a way that is stupid. Although they might also just stand here and fire grenades at me. That could happen. Who knows? Who even has any idea anymore what's going to happen? Actually, you're far enough away from the building. I'm wondering if it's maybe a bad idea to stand in a place where they could take up a position and have like a really long sightline on me. But also, I'm not actually more vulnerable at long range than they are. Oh, and the sightline's not that long. They have to get down here. I'm probably fine. So you move this way, try to establish an angle, but at a little bit more distance, now that we know this door is not a threat. You stand here and watch that. Yeah. Yeah, this is cool. Pistol guy is going to do something real risky, little weird, and hopefully it's going to result in the enemies panicking. See, the thing about good plays, and this is not really a joke, the thing about good plays is that they're predictable. If you are playing against an opponent who is okay at a game, and you are doing the things that a player who is good at the game will do, your opponent's going to know what you're going to do. So sometimes it's worth making a move that's bad. The fact that a move is bad sometimes makes it better, basically, is where I'm going. That grenade guy almost killed his own dude. Also, that is beautiful. That is a beautiful thing. So yeah, these dudes are getting converted. It is bad. I don't like it. You aim a little bit more up. We can keep these pistol guys corralled. I'm a little bummed out about this guy paying attention, because I would absolutely pistol rush that dude right now. I may still do it. But like, it is absolutely the case, and it sounds like a joke, but it is absolutely the case that sometimes the only way to get a good result in a game, the only way to beat a good player, even a player better than you, is to play much worse than you ordinarily would. But cleverly worse. Okay, so this is bad. This guy's got a good position where he could watch this doorway or he could watch this way, and I'm gonna have to guess which one he's doing. The good news is the guessing is a lot of fun. So this turn is going to at least be enjoyable. If I just stand up here, I assume I get killed by the rifle before I get the shot. Yeah, he can't even actually fight at that range. Hey, here's a plan. Oof. Nope. I'm just thinking I'm trying to both avoid grenade fire and also stymie the very reasonable attempts to stop me from this other rifle dude. Can I make it to here? Ooh, just barely no. What if I don't stand up until a little bit further forward? Because we're close, right? Oh, heartbreaker. For real, just like duck the second you are in cover? I don't think we're going to be able to get this. And that's with him not even focusing. So moving is probably suicide, unless we can make it the case that only one of these guys is in trouble, right? Like if I rush this dude, This is... Wait. That's not what rushing looks like. There we are. If I just rush these dudes. He maybe needs to wait a second before executing this extremely good plan. Wait. Pull the weight handler down here. I think it's probably more than 1 second. Let's try like 1.5. Because right, it needs to be as the other dude clears the door. Still too early. I'm also trying some stuff over here, so let's time out some enemy movements. Dead. Great. Very, very good. I maybe even want to pull this back a little bit more. I'm just thinking that was a little close for my taste. Because we can start using the angle of fire here to herd them indoors. So if this happens, do we get this kill? Maybe. Man, maybe the right thing for this guy to do is just wait. I know that feels terrible and also results in him getting shot with a grenade. But hey, wait a second. Maybe it doesn't, right? Maybe this guy doesn't think I'm dumb enough to crouch in the corner here for an entire turn. And that doesn't actually even kill me. He has to specifically shoot it back here. If he thinks I'm going to move, he may well miss us if I don't. Okay, what if this guy decides he's more worried about the rifle than the pistol because he's not a huge idiot? Pretty bad. Is there a way for me to get... Like, this is what I want, but right now the side of the shot is being occluded by the doorway here. Okay, that's interesting. It doesn't necessarily get us where we're going, but it's interesting. Like, what if instead of aiming, I just ran inside, and now I'm in here and they have to cope with that? But this guy's he's still paying attention to this side. Do I make it to a covered position? I don't. I might have to just run up to the doorway and wait. Like, run up to a position where I'm not quite visible from where he is, but put down the aim right there. If this guy tries something like this at the current angle, we get him with the shot. This is providing good cover for this approach. I like that a lot. This guy has this doorway, so the shotgun effect is minimized. And this guy... Hey, here's a question. What if instead of aiming, I stood up and ran outside? Does that work? Nope. Okay, you actually are just crouching in the corner. Feels not ideal. Let's see it. You know, it's a fun game. I'm having a good time here, even though I think we're probably going to lose this mission, in part because I showed up shorthanded for no reason. The good news is, we have enough money to buy some new dudes for the base defense squad. Almost. What on earth just occurred there? The SMG guy ran into the grenade. He did a good job. He fired that grenade in a position where it caught us in most of the places we could have hid, but also caught us in the place we currently were. These shotgun guys are still having problems. I'm pretty happy with this. I think things are going well. So we need to move over very slightly before firing again. But like I can do this in such a way that that guy will die. Yeah, we can force him to have to move. And he doesn't have an angle on me. Unless he does this, in which case he totally does, maybe? Look at that. We accidentally set up a really good trap. This is a problem. He can get that shot off in time, but it doesn't actually kill. Right, because the wall of bullets. I forgot about that effect. So I kind of think what we actually want to do with this guy is we want to slide around the side of these cars. I eventually want to be able to just see in here. This guy looks like he's making for the main part of whatever this place is. Is this a... Oh no, it's an arcade. I think we were told it was an arcade. So this is maybe like... I was going to say Excite Bike. That's not a game where you ride a physical bike. You know what I'm talking about. One of those things. And then the rest of these are just like more classical arcade machines. Over here you got the pinball tables. That's pretty cool, man. I feel a little bad about shooting the place up now. Well, in my defense, I'm not the one who's just like unloading grenades in every direction. I know that's usually me. My grenade launcher guy's dead though. Oh, look at this cowardice. Oh, it still worked. Okay, so they're out of good long-range units. Does it seem like the turns are longer? We're not in long-turn mode, but it seems like we're in long-turn mode. Does he have me? I'm pretty behind the doorway here. I'm hoping... Okay. It looks pretty good for us, I think. Yeah, because we have partial cover from the doorway the entire time he's walking over. And this guy has grenades. When is his next fire? Is he able to fire immediately? No. We have a split second here. So I'm going to reorient and fire again. Again, this is mostly about blocking the grenade. Oh, did I Yep, I did undo his fire order. We actually can move a little bit more. I'm trying to find the version of this shot that blows up the grenade close enough to him. Okay. I like that. I like that a lot. Oh, no. Oh, this is a nightmare. They're making rifles. The good news is I have cover and, like, we've got this under control. They're also almost out of civilians. Alright. I really, really, really like the minigun unit. I'm super glad I picked one of these up. I see why they were pretty expensive for a utility guy, if I remember correctly, and I can see why. Yes! No! Okay, so that's bad. That's a bad thing for me. Uh-oh. Was my other shot that narrow? Okay, well. So yeah, if I had issued more than one fire command, that guy would be dead right now. Uh-oh. There we go. So if this guy continues this way, I think he gets clear. He does not get clear. Okay, I feel pretty good about that. I don't feel as good about this. He doesn't kill me in time, though. Like, what if around here he starts trying to figure out if we can possibly defend ourselves here? It looks like I'm okay. And this is actually pretty good for us, the way this is working right now. Trying to make sure that I'm aiming deep enough in here that we're getting him. Boy. If this works, this minigun guy also needs a name. So everybody start thinking. This is a very, I feel like a very narrow play that we're making with the minigun. Like, there's a lot of versions of this where he dies, right? I think that the play I committed here is the right play. It's just that I think this is a bad situation. Okay. Bad. Bad. Uh-oh. 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 Dead. Okay. Fun news is, this guy may be unassailable. They only have one unit who's even kind of a threat. Also, that guy is running forward in a way that I think is probably going to get him killed as soon as we click Prime here. So let's do that. Did I not click? Okay. I clicked OK. It was just taking a minute. Oh. All of a sudden the music just kicked up a little bit. Dead. Okay. This guy's the only guy who can realistically threaten us. We got to figure out how to make this work. We are so close. And they're almost out of... Nope, never mind. So that guy's dead. So they got 2 more units that they can turn into... I mean, this is maybe really lame, but I'm just gonna hit the button here again. We kind of have to wait. I can't move anywhere as long as they could be producing units from right inside this doorway. So we kind of have to just wait them out, which is bad. Which is bad and sucks. The good news is, they are not learning. Oh please do this. You huge idiot. I'm gonna press the button again. I'm not going to long turn. Hold on. I guess I clicked OK already. I'm a little worried about that that normal rifle guy outflanking me there. He moved up and then stopped, but he might start moving again at the beginning of the turn, and I'm not sure if I have a good angle on him. Got him. Okay. This is a little embarrassing for them. Like, I think this pistol guy is actually doomed, in the sense that like he can't move out of that area without me shooting him. But they made some moves here that they should not have made. Mostly with those shotguns. Oh, was that the job? Was I protect... I mean, it said protect those civilians, but look at how many people are still... Okay, well... Alright. No, these guys are alive. Hey, this counts. Are they playing skee-ball? Wait, focus. SP. Okay, sorry. I did a bad... I said no more restarts. We're living with the consequences of our decisions. I misunderstood the mission. Oh, this is a mission. This is one you have to win. Okay. All right. Well then, cancel, and we'll restart the mission in the next episode. That's how we're going to do this. So, thank you all so much for watching. I'm really surprised that this was a plot critical mission. We'll figure it out though. We'll do a better job. That's going to be it for us for today. Thank you all so much for watching. Come back next time for the doing a better job and also naming ceremonies. And we'll see you then.